Video 8.6, Correcting Run-On Sentences and Sentence Fragments. Run-on sentences. A run-on sentence incorrectly combines two or more sentences. Use the following three strategies to correct run-on sentences. First, add end punctuation and a capital letter to break up the run-on. For example, the earliest people were hunters and gatherers. Agriculture came later. This is a run-on sentence. We're going to make it into two. The earliest people were hunters and gatherers, period. Agriculture came later, period. Number two, change the run-on into a compound sentence. Note the different corrections that are possible. Here's the run-on. Hunters and gatherers roam freely, comma, farmers stay in one place. Instead, hunters and gatherers roam freely, comma, but farmers stay in one place. Or, hunters and gatherers roam freely, semicolon, farmers stay in one place. 3. Turn one of the sentences into a subordinate clause. Hunters and gatherers roam freely, comma, farmers stay in one place. There's your run-on. Although hunters and gatherers roam freely, comma, farmers stay in one place. So we've added the subordinate clause, although hunters and gatherers roam freely. Now, here are some strategies to correct a sentence fragment, which really isn't a full sentence. Use these three strategies. 1. Add the missing subject, verb, or both. For example, with the cultivation of wild plants. This is a sentence fragment. There's actually no subject or verb. Agriculture began with the cultivation of wild plants. Now we've got a subject followed by the verb. 2. Attach the fragment to a complete sentence before or after it. Some early farms were in the southwest, period, in the land surrounding mesas, period. That second sentence is actually a sentence fragment, so we're going to combine them. Some early farms were in the southwest, in the land surrounding mesas. Now it's a complete sentence. 3. Drop a subordinating conjunction. Because the women carried water to mesas. Because is a subordinating conjunction, we can get rid of it, and the sentence is now complete. The women carried water to mesas. Let's take a practice test, proofreading a paragraph. The mess of words on the next slide is a puzzle for you to figure out. Make it into a paragraph by separating it into sentences. Add commas, periods, and other end marks. Be sure to begin each sentence with a capital letter. Here's the puzzle. When you're looking for a quotation to begin or end an essay, you may find exactly what you're looking for in a book of quotations. For example, Bartlett's Familiar Quotations, which is in its 17th edition, contains more than 25,000 quotations by 2,500 authors. Now, let's make sure we add some commas and end marks to make this paragraph make sense. So it's written as sentences and not a bunch of run-ons. So we can start with a comma after essay. When you're looking for a quotation to begin or end an essay, comma, you may find exactly what you're looking for in a book of quotations, period. Then we're going to capitalize for and say, for example, comma, Bartlett's Familiar Quotations, comma, which is in its 17th edition, comma, contains more than 25,000 quotations by 2,500 authors, period. That's it for revising sentences. Now practice on your own.